Tell us a little bit more about a reel
Yeah,
from a conversation the two had this morning.
yeah. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, during his morning press conference, didn't address India at all. But I'm told by the Prime Minister's office that there was a phone call this morning. Exactly when, not clear, but there was a call between Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. I want to share with you what Prime Minister Modi's office is saying about that phone call. And, if I can characterize it, pretty friendly. Prime Minister Modi's office saying, expressing his appreciation, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that if the world managed to conquer COVID-19, it would be significantly because of India's tremendous pharmaceutical capacity. Going on to say that Prime Minister Modi assured the Canadian PM that India would do its best to support Canada's vaccination efforts. We don't know exactly where, or at least Health Canada isn't telling us exactly where the AstraZeneca vaccine will be manufactured, whether that's going to be out of India or not. They have said that it's not going to be coming out of the EU. But obviously, Justin Trudeau making a phone call today to make sure that wherever it ends up coming from, that India is on Canada's side. Haven't heard anything from the Prime Minister's office yet, Beth. But the tweet that Prime Minister Modi did put out talked about Justin Trudeau, his friend. So it was, what they're putting out anyways, a rather positive conversation.
Okay, so let's have a conversation about AstraZeneca. I can almost play a tape back of you and I saying this last week that we're expecting the approval to come through any day. Where are we with that?
It's coming. It's going to be a couple days. What we heard from Dr. Sharma, I feel like I'm repeating myself again, as I have been all week. And Health Canada probably feels like I'm asking the same questions. Is it happening today? Is it happening today? But no, it's not going to be happening today at this point. All indications are. But what we do know is that they are in the final stages of the approval process. That's what we heard from Canada's chief medical advisor yesterday. They were waiting on more information from AstraZeneca. Now, this isn't like a submission where you mail in your documents or your test and then you get a pass or fail. There is a constant back and forth. What we understand now is that they're going over what's going to actually be on the label itself. That's what Dr. Sharma said yesterday. So we're approaching the tail end of this sort of approval process. But, when we're going to get the final stamp of approval, we don't exactly know. And today, Justin Trudeau was very careful with his words. He says, if it is approved, it is not a political decision. It is up to the scientists.